answer your computer, technical, streaming, and cybersecurity questions. I'm getting the live streams going right now. You're listening to a Faster PC live technical support. We're heard every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour here on WPSL 1590 AM. We're also streaming live right now to Facebook and YouTube. You can go over to our Facebook page or our YouTube channel, and you can get the links to both of those at our website, afasterpc.com. We have a link right at the top of the page that says Live Technical Support. Click on that link. On the left-hand side, you'll see various ways that you can schedule a Faster PC technician for live technical support. You can also head over and you'll be able to also from that page on the right hand side, there's various ways that you can listen to and watch a Faster PC live technical support. Now, we have a great show lined up for you. A lot of content today, including we'll be talking about how you can watch the Turning Point USA All-American Halftime Show. This is in really competition to the NFL Super Bowl halftime show with Bad Bunny. If you don't want to watch that, you can watch the Turning Point halftime show. If you don't want to watch the Super Bowl altogether, maybe you want to watch the Puppy Bowl. We'll show you how you can do that as well. We'll also show you how you can watch the Winter Olympics without cable TV. And we will be going over also the biggest, most critical cybersecurity threats. And what are Ray's asking from WPSL? What are the Puppy Bowl rules? And I guess they're judges, not referees. And I don't think they wear striped shirts, zebra shirts, or anything like that. The puppies might chase them if they looked like zebras. But anyway, we'll be showing how you can actually watch that content, going over the biggest, most critical cybersecurity threats out there so that you can be aware of these, stay protected. And, really, this is what we want to do. We want to actually help you be protected. Now, we also do want to let you know that we do have actually videos out there right now on how to watch NASCAR, also how to watch the Super Bowl. So we recorded that last week. You could watch last week's show. You could also, we have separate videos and even shorts on how to watch each of those as well. And they're getting a lot of views. So, if you missed that and you want to know how to watch that without cable TV, well, what are you waiting on? Well, you might want to watch this show first. But after this show, head over to our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. You can watch last week's show, or on YouTube, our YouTube channel, you can watch the actual shows there. So right now, we're going to jump in to how to watch the Turning Point USA halftime show. So are you ready for the big game on Friday? But wait, you know what? There's another halftime show that you might want to actually watch. I don't know if you're like me. If you're like me, a lot of times I'll watch the halftime show at least for a minute or two until they offend me. And I realize that, I really don't want to see a guy grabbing his crotch every few seconds, or a woman that doesn't have enough clothes on, or anything that's suggestive. So I'll actually switch over, or I'll just fast forward because I might be actually watching it a little bit in delay, and you can do that with a lot of the streaming applications. You can watch in delay. You don't have to watch real time. But there is an alternate halftime show, and it's put out by Turning Point USA. This show is featuring Kid Rock, Brantley Gilbert, Lee Bryce, and Gabby Barrett. And you can watch it completely free on your own computer or your smart television. Stick around because I'm going to show you exactly how you can stream this alternative halftime show. Plus, I'll reveal a secret about why your computer is not ready to handle it, or might not be ready to handle. You might want to get ready for that. Just get it tweaked up or tuned up just a little bit. So how do you watch this show if you want to watch it. This is the Turning Point USA. They've organized something that they're calling the All-American Halftime Show. This isn't just some small production. This is actually a full-scale concert event scheduled to air at the exact same time as the official NFL halftime show featuring Bad Bunny. This is the full-scale concert event. Now, what so according to Turning Point USA's Andrew Colvette, and I quote, the All-American Halftime Show is an opportunity for all Americans to enjoy a halftime show with no agenda other than to celebrate faith, family, and freedom. But here's what really makes this interesting. Even Vice President J.D. Vance chimed in on social media. Fantastic lineup for the TPUSA halftime show, including the great Bob Ritchie, also known as Kid Rock. This show is happening, of course, this Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, and get this, you can watch it on your home computer, your laptop, your tablet. You can even watch it on your smart television. We're going to show you some ways that you can do that. And so here's what you need to know about this. So let's talk about who's performing, because the lineup is stacked. So we're talking about Kid Rock, the Detroit rock star himself, who you know him from hits like All Summer Long and Born Free. He's been vocal about his love for America, and he's bringing that energy to this performance. Brantley Gilbert, the Georgia country rocker, is known for hits like Bottoms Up and One Hell of an Amen. That's quite a title for a song there. When asked about why he's performing, Gilbert shared his passion for this patriotic event. There's also Lee Brice, the country music powerhouse, behind songs like I Drive Your Truck and Rumor. There's also Gabby Barrett. Remember her from American Idol? She's exploded in country music with hits like I Hope. She's bringing this powerful voice to this show. There's also 4 incredible artists, one stage, and you're going to be able to see it. And really, you can see it instead of Bad Bunny, or maybe you can record both. If you want to watch both, well, you could go ahead and watch both. But it'll be interesting to see who gets more views. In fact, if you're watching on the live video, just drop that in the comment below. Who do you think, which halftime show do you think is going to be more viewed by more people? So coming up in a few minutes, I'll show you how you can watch these performances and what you need to do to stream this absolutely free. So one of the things here that you need to know is that here's how to watch the Turning Point halftime show. According to Turning Point USA, the broadcast will be available on 3 major platforms. First, it's going to be available on YouTube. This is probably the easiest option for most people. Simply go to YouTube on your computer, on your smartphone, on your tablet, or on your actually on your smart TV. I'll actually switch over. Let me do that right now. I'll actually switch over to my screen capture, and actually I'll be able to show you YouTube, be able to show you a Roku device, and you can actually go and just open up YouTube. If you don't already have YouTube, by the way, even dumb smart TVs have YouTube. And some of the smart TVs out there I do call dumb. And so you can actually search for that. You can actually watch that. And so that's one way that you can watch this. And of course, that's really big. Also, and really what you're going to want to look for on YouTube is the Turning Point USA All-American Halftime Show, or TPUSA Halftime Show. You can also subscribe to the channel ahead of time. YouTube is great because you can actually watch it on any device that's out there. You can also watch this on X, formerly Twitter. So you can actually watch this. By the way, if you're watching it on your computer, and your computer has an HDMI port, you can actually connect it to your television. Just change the port on your TV to that port, and you can actually stream directly to your television. You can watch it on Rumble as well. And so that's another way that you can watch this. It will be aired also on TBN, and it'll be aired on OAN. And let me switch back over to that Roku device. And if you don't already have some of these devices, some of these apps, by the way, OAN is completely free, and you can watch it all the time. Just search for OAN, and you can actually get, looks like there's OAN News Live. And so we can actually install this. And so, so you can actually install this. If you don't already have it, just go ahead and join it. And you can actually watch OAN. There's also, again, you can watch it on YouTube. That's probably the easiest way to do it. And, we've actually shown some of the great things that are on YouTube and some of the great ways that you can actually partake in this type of stuff. So what do you think? Do you think that the Turning Point USA halftime show will be an alternative? Do you think that NFL will learn their lesson? Do you think that which halftime show do you think will get more views? And this will be interesting. We do have definitely a little bit of I'll say even a little bit more than a little bit of a cultural divide in America. And so it'll be interesting to see what is happening out there. Coming up next, we'll show you how to watch the Puppy Bowl, and we'll also show you how you can watch the Winter Olympics.
You're listening to a Faster PC radio here, heard every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour right here on this station and stream live to our Facebook page. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, ready to answer your computer questions. So you know what? If you have questions, well, we can't answer them unless you ask them. Our number, if you want to have your computer questions answered, is 772-340-5090, 772-340-5090. Also, you can type your questions into the comment section of our live Facebook video that's happening right now over at Facebook. You can go there, search for Faster PC. We have almost 23,000 likes, or you just go to our website, afasterpc.com, click on the link to listen to a Faster PC radio. We're here. We're ready to answer your computer questions, and we'll be right back to do that. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC. Hackers are constantly looking for ways to break into your computer and network to access your data and hold it hostage. Think this can't happen to you? Think again. Hackers regularly target small businesses. A Faster PC has produced a cybersecurity crisis report that goes over urgent and critical protections every small business must have in place now to protect their bank accounts, client data, confidential information, and reputation from the tsunami of cybercrime. To access this report, give us a call at 772-878-5978 or download the report today at
www.fastpc.com.
That's www.afasterpc.com. Cybersecurity problems?
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC is located at 7190 South US 1 in Port St. Lucie, next to Dollar General.
To access this report, give us a call at 772-878-5978 or download the report today at afasterpc.com.
You need a Faster PC.
772-878-5978. Microsoft's end of support for Windows 10 is here, and if you continue to use Windows 10, your computer will be increasingly susceptible to security vulnerabilities. A Faster PC can upgrade most computers to Windows 11, even if Microsoft has told you that your computer doesn't support Windows 11, and we can even do so remotely without you needing to leave your work or home. Don't be a sitting duck for hackers. Let a Faster PC upgrade your computer today. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
When you need to protect your computer from hackers,
you need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC is located at 7190 South US 1 in Port St. Lucie, next to Dollar General.
And on the web at
www.fastpc.com.
That's www.afasterpc.com. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
www.afasterpc.com. 772-878-5978. Welcome back to a Faster PC Radio. I know you've been waiting, a whole few minutes for the next segment of today's show. If you've been waiting to give us a call so that you can get your computer question answered, well, now's a great time to give us a call. Give us a call. The number here at the studio is 772-340-1590. 772-340-1590. Of course, if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to call and be on the radio. This is your opportunity, by the way, if you do want to be on the radio. But if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to be on the radio, you don't want people to hear what you say, then you can actually head over to our Facebook video. It's a live Facebook video going on right now. You can head over there. Just go to www.afasterpc.com. Click on the link to listen to a Faster PC Radio. That'll take you to our Facebook page, or you can go to Facebook, search for a Faster PC. You'll find our page. We have between 22 and 23,000 likes. You'll be able to actually get over there, scroll down on the page a little bit. You'll see the live video, and you can type your question into the comment section. Now, your question doesn't have to be on what we've been talking about. It can be on any topic as long as it's computer related. So head over there. You can be on the show, or just give us a call, 772-340-1590. We did also want to remind you that we have technicians standing by, ready to resolve computer problems. Our number in the shop is 772-878-5978, and we are located at 7190 South US 1 in Port St. Lucie. Again, the number is 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
Yes, you do. And we are back ready to answer your computer, technical, streaming, and cybersecurity questions. And boy, we have a big show lined up as well. You know, if your questions take us in a different direction, that's fine. Some of the things that we are going over, we'll go over whether we finish them during the radio show time or not. Of course, we can extend the show out on the live stream, not on the radio show because someone else is coming up at 11. But we can extend the show out if needed. And we are here live right now. Really, we showed in the last segment how you can watch the Turning Point USA halftime show, the alternative to Bad Bunny. And, you can let us know who you think actually which halftime show will get the most views. This will be interesting to see. This is the first time you've had something like this. Well, I know some of you out there don't give a rip about football, and some of you that don't give a rip about football will watch the Super Bowl strictly for the commercials. And boy, the commercials are really something to see. There's a lot of really cool commercials for the Super Bowl. But there are other people that will just boycott the Super Bowl altogether, including the halftime show, and watch the Puppy Bowl. So we'll be showing you how you can watch the Puppy Bowl in this segment, and probably going over how you can watch the Winter Olympics as well, how you can stream that without cable TV. Again, we do have how you can watch the Super Bowl, how you can watch NASCAR races. We have videos and shorts that go in depth into that. Of course, you can watch last week's show where we went over that. You can also watch our separate videos and shorts for that. They're receiving a lot of views over on our YouTube channel. So how do you watch? If you're out there, you want to watch the Puppy Bowl. I know this is something my wife has watched in the past, maybe not this year. I don't know. I'll have to talk to her. I'll have to see. But we do have a dog that is not doing well. She's struggling, and we're not sure. She's reaching the end of her life, close to the end of her life, and so I don't know whether she'll have it in her to watch this. But if you're a puppy lover, this show is for you. So if you're tired of missing out on your favorite shows because streaming just seems too complicated, stick around because we're going to show you how you can watch Puppy Bowl 2026 on your PC. They probably won't have Gene's territory breaking down the rules, but they probably will have someone else breaking down the rules of the Puppy Bowl as well. So we're going to show you how you can watch it. There's actually 7 different ways that you can watch the Puppy Bowl this year. One of them is completely free. We're going to reveal that to you in just a moment. Plus, I'm going to show you a trick at the end of the video that will save you hours of frustration, not just for the Puppy Bowl, but also for streaming service you'll ever use. And I'm Brian Longworth, host of a Faster PC Live Technical Support. I'm going to dive in to really what is the cutest competition on TV, at least if you're a dog lover. All right, before we get into the technical stuff, let me tell you that what makes the Puppy Bowl 22 absolutely unmissable this year. I might miss it, but you might not. Picture this. It's Sunday, February 8th, 2026. While some people are prepping for the Super Bowl later that evening, you're about to witness 150 adorable rescue puppies from 72 different shelters compete in the most heartwarming athletic competition ever created. We're talking about Team Rough versus Team Fluff, all battling for the prestigious Lombardi Trophy. But here's what makes this truly special. Every single one of these puppies is looking for a forever home, and you might be able to actually adopt one of these puppies. And of course, all of our dogs, we have 2 dogs. We have 3 cats, although one of the cats we're only watching for a few weeks for the last 6+ years, but that's another story. But anyway, they're all rescues. And if you're a dog lover or a cat lover, you know what I'm talking about there. Someone says, hey, I got this cat, I got this dog, and you just can't say no. But get this, this is a brand new Pro Dog halftime showdown this year featuring senior dogs, Team Oldies versus Team Goldies, because older puppies deserve love too. And the event runs for 3 hours starting at 2 p.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. So, you know what? You could even watch this plus the Super Bowl if you really, really wanted to. So we're going to talk about different ways that you can watch this. You can watch it with traditional cable on Animal Planet. So if you have Animal Planet out there, you can do that. You can watch that there. You can also watch this on the Discovery Channel. So if you have the Discovery Channel, you can watch this. And again, you'll need some sort of actual streaming or some sort of streaming platform that includes Discovery, or you can actually watch it with cable as well. So it's going to be on TBS. TBS is simulcasting the Puppy Bowl. So if you do get TBS, you can go to tbs.com, in fact, and watch live, but you do have to sign in with cable credentials. You can sign up for True TV. You can go to truetv.com. They do have a subscription, and you can watch the game, the Puppy Bowl there. You can also subscribe to HBO Max. This is one of the premium streaming services. By the way, those that watched our NASCAR video, HBO Max will have an in-car camera and on every driver. That's pretty awesome. So if you subscribe to that, you can get that. They do have basic plans that start from $9.99 a month with ads to $15.99 a month without ads. I can guarantee you, though, on a live event, you're still going to get ads. So you might as well just go for the basic, I would think, on that. Now, unless you're wanting to watch some other things out there. Now, if you don't already have Max, but you're interested, here's what you need to know. They offer free trials for new subscribers. One of the things that we found out from one of my friends, he's actually a family member that actually does this. He actually subscribes to to streaming services with his same name, same address, same payment information, using a different email address, and he just subscribes, gets the trial, cancels it before it's all over, and they don't really mind. Another one of my friends said, he told the guy, he was actually talking to him on the phone. He said, I feel guilty about signing up for this because I'm not actually going to join. I'm not going to pay for this. And the guy said, well, that's okay. You don't have to worry about that. So you can also subscribe to Discovery Plus. This is this streaming service for Discovery content, which means the Puppy Bowl will definitely be there. Discovery Plus is one alternative that's more affordable. It's $4.99 per month with ads, $8.99 without ads. Again, if you're only watching for this content, you don't have to worry about the ads. You're going to get ads because you're watching something live. So you can go to discoveryplus.com, sign up for an account. They actually do have a 7-day free trial, so you can watch this completely free. You can also get a digital over-the-air antenna. And with a digital over-the-air antenna, you may be able to pick up some channels that include Animal Planet, Discovery, TBS, or True TV, and you'll just have to see what's available in your location. But again, free trials are available. All of the streaming platforms, they do provide these. If you're going for a cable TV substitute package, they all provide this. You can actually get out there and you can subscribe for one of those trials as well. YouTube TV, Direct TV stream. You can subscribe to Sling. You can subscribe to Fubo. You can subscribe to really any of the ones, Hulu Plus Live TV. They're all going to have these channels available. And with Sling, you may have to choose. They have the orange and the blue, and you have to choose which one you're going to actually go with. Now, let's switch over to talk about the Winter Olympics, because the Winter Olympics are here. And if you're still watching TV the old-fashioned way, you're about to miss the best part of the Winter Olympics. What if I told you that there's a way to watch every single event on your schedule from multiple camera angles with features cable never offers, and some options won't cost you a dime? So here's the thing. Most people have no idea they can watch the Olympics without a cable subscription, and even those who do, they're missing out on one game-changing feature that's streaming is so much better than traditional TV. In fact, we just switched one of our customers over to streaming. He's going to save $170 a year. And before we switched him, he wanted to replace his TV because the picture was so horrible. After we connected a Roku device to that same TV, and he's now streaming, the TV is crystal clear. He's amazed at how much better it looks. This customer, by the way, is over 90 years old. I believe he's over 95 years old. He loves it. He's saving money, and he can see it clearly. But stick around, because at the end of the video, we're going to actually show you how you can catch every medal ceremony, every dramatic finish, and every incredible moment from the Milano Cortina 2026, whether you want to watch for free or unlock premium features that'll blow your mind. Plus, I've got a special surprise for you that you can actually watch. So we're going to break down how you can watch these options in 3 categories. First, the completely free, the budget friendly, and then the premium experience. So basic, you can actually watch NBC. You can get this with an over-the-air digital antenna, completely free. Doesn't cost you have to buy the antenna, but once you buy the antenna, you can actually watch this. It doesn't cost you anything after you get the digital antenna. And we recommend an outdoor antenna on a 20-foot pole. Now, you can use outdoor antennas inside. You can put them in your attic. You can put them inside, maybe shooting them through a window. You can run a cable out your window and just set it in the yard temporarily, just long enough that you can watch what you want to watch without getting the homeowners association a little bit upset with you, or the apartment complex a little bit upset with you, you might be able to watch some great content. But the best reception, if you can do it, if your community will allow it, is on a 20-foot pole. We have some customers that have gotten channels, and really one of them even had the old-fashioned antenna, was able to get channels from as far away as 100 miles away, Orlando and Miami from Port St. Lucie. And really that's great. Now there's also, you can actually subscribe to Peacock. Now, Peacock, you can get this. We talked about this last week. You can subscribe directly to Peacock. You also can get Peacock through Instacart. And so it doesn't cost much more to get it through Instacart. And you can actually get it there, and you can get you can actually even get an Instacart trial that includes Peacock. You can also subscribe to a trial of Hulu plus Live TV, YouTube TV, Sling Blue, Sling Orange plus Blue, or DirecTV Stream. That's another way you can get it. You can also sign up for live streaming platforms. Again, those Hulu plus Live TV, YouTube TV, Sling TV, DirecTV. One of the great things about these, they have DVRs. You can actually say, hey, you know what? I want to record all the Winter Olympics, and you can watch it whenever you want to. You'll also be able to watch whenever you want to on the Peacock streaming app as well. You can install those on your television as well, if you have a smart TV that supports that. And if you don't, just buy a Roku device, connect it to the internet, set it up, and you can actually install the Peacock app there. Now, if you need any help with this, our customer that I mentioned earlier, saving $170 a month. He didn't know how to do any of this. He called a Faster PC. We actually helped him. We set it up, and you know what? He's thrilled. Better picture. And if you want that, save money, better picture, give us a call, 772-878-5978.
You're listening to a Faster PC radio heard on this station every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back for the final segment of today's show. Listen, if you want to get your computer questions answered and you haven't called in, now's your opportunity. In fact, this is your last opportunity coming up, 772-340-1590. 772-340-5090. You can also head over to our Facebook page, and you can actually, from the Facebook page, you can type your computer questions into the comment section of the live video, and we'll cover them on today's show. But you know what? You've got to get over there right now, or give us a call, 772-340-5090, so we can answer your computer questions. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
The one thing we hate to hear after someone's hard drive dies is, I was just about to make a backup. Just about is not good enough. At a Faster PC, we can recover data from failing hard drives, but not all the time. And we can't recover your data if it's stolen or destroyed by fire, unless you have a backup. We can't recover your data if it's encrypted with ransomware unless you have a backup. A Faster PC can protect your data from loss by hard drive failure, fire, theft, sabotage, and ransomware. Don't wait until it's too late.
You need a Faster PC.
When your data is important,
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC is located at 7190 South US 1 in Port St. Lucie, next to Dollar General.
And on the web at
www.fasterpc.com.
that's www.afasterpc.com. When you can't lose your data,
Don't you know by now you need a Faster PC?
give us a call today at 772-878-5978. Not feeling the love from your current IT company? Keeping your business running shouldn't depend on you chasing an IT guy who's ghosting you. You deserve better. Get a free network risk assessment on us. If you're dealing with slow systems, constant hiccups, get a free network risk assessment today. We'll take a loving, long look at your environment and identify security vulnerabilities, backup failures, outdated configurations, performance bottlenecks, compliance risks, and cloud or remote work gaps. Schedule your call today by giving us a call at 772-878-5978. Again, that's 772-878-5978. Or visit us on the web at
www.fastpc.com/radio
offer. That's a fasterpc.com/radio offer. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
Welcome back to a Faster PC Radio. This is the last segment of today's show. We'd love to answer your computer questions, but if you don't call, we can't answer. Give us a call. The number to have your computer question answered is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590, or you can hop on over to our Facebook page, A Faster PC, and actually from there, you can type your question into the comment section. So again, just a few more minutes to answer your questions. We did want to remind you also that not only can you ask your questions at the Facebook page or by calling 772-340-1590, but you can also watch the video as well. So some of the questions that I'm answering, as I answer those questions, I'll be able actually to show you the steps that you go through to resolve computer problems. And if you're not where you can watch it right now, that's fine. You can watch it at your convenience shortly after the show's over. It'll be up there on our Facebook page. You can get there one of two ways. Either go to our website, fasterpc.com. We have a link that says listen to a Faster PC Radio. If you click on that, it'll take you to our Facebook page, or go to Facebook and search for a Faster PC. We also wanted to remind you that in the shop, we have technicians standing by today to work on computers and resolve computer problems. We're at 7190 South US 1, and our number in the office is 772-878-5978. And of course, we're here to answer your questions. Well, your computer questions, and we could answer other questions, but we're here specifically to answer computer questions. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
Yes, you do, and we are back ready to answer your computer, technical, streaming, and cybersecurity questions. I'm Brian Longworth, host of A Faster PC Live Technical Support. I'm here to answer your questions and to go over the biggest, most critical cybersecurity threats that are out there. You will not want to miss this segment, and I will want to let you know also there's something that we're going to do different this week. This week, there is, what's happening on Tuesday? Microsoft is rolling out their Patch Tuesday this Tuesday. And so we'll be actually, one of the things we have done is the Saturday after Tuesday, we've gone over the patches and the threats and gone over all of that. We are considering being able to actually roll this out earlier, to get this information to you earlier. We're actually considering live streaming that segment in the middle of the week so that you'll be able to get that information and you'll be able to get that beforehand from our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. So you'll want to actually head over there and take a look and see what is happening so that we can actually provide you with protection and you can be really up to date. There have been, since Microsoft ended support for Windows 10, there have been 5 zero-day threats. So in 3 months, there have been 5 zero-day threats. In January, there were 3 zero-day threats that were patched in Patch Tuesday. If you're out there, you haven't installed these patches, or if you still have Windows 10, you're a sitting duck for infection. We want to protect you. We don't want you to actually be at risk there. We want to make sure that your systems are protected. So we're going to be going over that, and we'll be actually showing you that, how you can actually protect yourself. So, but what if I told you that hackers are sitting in your router right now, watching everything you do online? or that a single email could lock you out of your business forever. Today, we're covering the biggest, most critical cybersecurity threats of this week. And trust me, you'll want to stick around for number 3. It affects every business owner watching this video. A lot of these will affect individual computer users as well. So I'm going to bring to you the cybersecurity news that actually matters to you for this past week. Whether you're running a small business or just want to keep your personal data safe, this rundown is for you. And before we dive in, we want to encourage you, if you're watching this on our live stream at YouTube or Facebook, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell so that you can be notified when we release new videos. And because cyber threats do not take a day off, coming up, a massive global espionage operation targeting 155 countries, a payment system that just went down affecting businesses nationwide, and why your Signal messages might not be as private as you think. Plus, I'll tell you about one thing every business needs to do right now to avoid becoming the next victim. So here's the payment processing nightmare. We're going to start out talking about something that affected thousands of American businesses this past week. In fact, we actually took our dog. I mentioned that we have a dog that's very sick. We took our dog to the vet yesterday. Our vet was not able to process credit cards, perhaps because of this same threat. BridgePay, one of the major payment processing platforms in the United States, was hit with a ransomware attack last Friday that took their entire systems offline. We're talking about a complete outage. No credit card processing, no transactions, nothing. Now, if you're a business owner, imagine this. It's a busy Friday. Customers are ready to pay. I can tell you, I witnessed yesterday at this veterinarian's office multiple people that had bills of $200, $300 or so that could not pay because they didn't have enough cash available, and the credit card processing was down. Suddenly, your payment system stops working. That's exactly what happened to businesses using BridgePay. The attack started Friday morning. BridgePay serves thousands of businesses across the country. They've confirmed it was a ransomware attack, but haven't named the group responsible yet. The FBI and Secret Services are now involved. As of today, services are still disrupted. The good news, BridgePay says that there's no evidence that credit card data was compromised. By the way, sometimes, I'm not saying that they're not fully disclosing, but sometimes some of the entities that have been hit haven't fully disclosed the extent of it, sometimes for even a year or two. Sometimes they haven't disclosed it at all. Yahoo was hacked and didn't disclose it for 2 years. But here's the reality. When ransomware shuts down a payment processor, it doesn't matter if the data is safe. Your business still can't process payments. That means lost revenue, angry customers, and a major headache. Here's the takeaway for business owners. This is why you need backup payment processing options. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Have at least 2 different ways customers can pay, because when, not if, one goes down, you can still keep your business running. And here's a question for the comments. For those who are watching the live videos going on at Facebook and YouTube, drop a comment below. Does your business have a backup payment system? Let me know about that. So there's also, we're going to talk about Signal here, because you know what? It might not be as safe as you think. So let's talk about something that affects your personal communications. Germany just issued a major warning about hackers targeting high-ranking officials through Signal. You know, the super secure encrypted messaging app everyone says is completely safe. Well, here's the scary part. These attackers aren't using malware or exploiting bugs. They're using pure social engineering. they're pretending to be Signal support staff and tricking people into giving them their access codes. The targets, politicians, military officials, diplomats, and journalists across Europe. German intelligence believes this is a state-sponsored operation. So here's how the scam works. You get a message from someone claiming to be Signal support. They tell you there's a security problem with your account. They ask you for your PIN or a verification code. Once you give it to them, they either take over your account completely or they link your account to their device so that they can spy on all of your conversations. Here's the worst part. In the second version, you might not even know they're watching. They can actually monitor what you're doing. You can't use Signal normally because they're reading everything. So Signal will never contact you directly. Here's what you need to know. Signal will never contact you directly. Go to your Signal settings right now and check linked devices. If you see anything you don't recognize, remove it immediately. By the way, even if you remove something that you use, you can always add it back because you know your username and password. Turn on registration lock in your Signal settings. And remember, never give your PIN or verification codes to anyone, period. This isn't just about politicians. Everyday people are getting targeted with these same attacks, so stay vigilant. And here's something for the comment section below. How many of you actually use Signal? And if you do, have you seen this type of threat coming into your inbox? So the email server vulnerability that's costing businesses everything. This is what we're talking about. This story is one that you really need to pay attention to, especially if you run a business. CISA, the Cybersecurity Infrastructure and Security Agency, just issued an urgent warning about a critical vulnerability in Smarter Mail, a popular email server used by about 15 million users across 120 countries. Many managed services providers, small businesses, and hosting companies use this software. And here's the kicker. Ransomware gangs are actively exploiting this flaw right now to attack businesses. The vulnerability is tracked as CVE 2026-24423. It allows hackers to execute codes on your server without even having a password. They basically walk right through the front door. Once they're in, they can actually deploy ransomware, steal data, and lock you out of everything. Federal agencies have been ordered to fix this by February 26th. If the government is taking it seriously, you should too. Here's what you need to do. If you're running Smarter Mail, update to version 9526, not later, but immediately. If you can't update right away, restrict who can access your mail server. Monitor your logs for suspicious activity. But here's the bigger picture. This isn't just one vulnerability in one email system. The reality is that there are thousands of software products with similar flaws, and ransomware gangs are hunting for how to get into these every single day. So there's also a big threat right now with routers. We're going to talk about something really sophisticated that's been happening since 2019, and most people have no idea. Security researchers have uncovered a toolkit called D-Knife that's been accessed. And hang on just a minute. I need to mute a tab here real quick for those listening on the live stream because someone is calling me right now. So I'm going to mute that. Sorry about that. So anyway, back to our report here. So security researchers have uncovered a toolkit called D-Knife that has been used by Chinese state-sponsored hackers to compromise routers and network devices. Once they take over your router, they can watch everything you do online. They can actually steal your password and credit card information, intercept your software updates, and replicate them with malware, deliver backdoors to every device on your network. So here's what you need to do. Make sure that your router's firmware is up to date. Change your default admin password to your router. Make sure your router has a very complex password. I use Keeper Security to actually create a very complex password. If you're using a really old router, maybe you need to update it and consider using a reputable VPN as well. So here's the thing. If all of this is making your head spin, maybe you're not even sure whether any of this applies to you. How do you protect yourself from this? Well, you need a faster PC. Give us a call, 772-878-5978, 772-878-5978, and visit our website, afasterpc.com. Again, afasterpc.com. And from there, you can actually schedule a discovery call with me. We can sit down, we can talk about how we can protect your systems from infections. We're coming to the end of today's show, but if you've missed any part of this show, want to listen to or watch it again, or want to be an influencer and share it with your friends, head over to our website at fasterpc.com. In the very top of the page, right in the middle, you'll see a red button that says Live Technical Support. Click on that button. On the left-hand side, you'll see various ways that you can schedule a Faster PC technician for remote, in-shop, or on-site support. On the right-hand side, you'll see various ways that you can listen to or watch a Faster PC live technical support, including our live streams on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel, where you'll not only be able to hear the show, but also see it as well. We also have links to our YouTube videos page, where you can watch segments of our show, and our YouTube Shorts page, where you can watch little snippets of a Faster PC live technical support. And we have a link where you can actually submit questions and topics for us to cover in a future show or video, including what you may want to watch without cable TV. We want to invite you to listen to our church radio show tomorrow morning here on WPSL at 10 a.m. You can hear other sermons on our church website, covenanttabernacle.com, and our church's YouTube channel, Covenant Tabernacle World Outreach Center. We're open today until 2 p.m. Monday through Friday, we're open 9 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to 2. If you have computer technical, streaming, or cybersecurity problems,
You need a faster PC.
visit
www.fasterpc.com.
that's fasterpc.com, or call a Faster PC today at 772-878-5978. And remember, when you have or want to prevent computer, technical, streaming, or cybersecurity problems,
Don't you know by now you need a faster PC?
It's February and love is in the air, but will it last? Love that is based on looks, pleasure, fun, good times, wealth, health, etc. won't last. Godly love, though, isn't based on circumstances. Godly love involves an act of the will. Children and families in America desperately need for husbands and wives to commit to love one another as Christ has loved them. With God's help, you can love your spouse until death do you part.
WPSL Port St. Lucie.
The search goes on. I'm Paul Stevens, Fox News. Officials ran